What's up, y'all? This is WSTU Radio, and I'm Brianna Dahlquist.
And I'm Jaleesa Johnson.
And we're sitting here with none other than the lovely, beautiful, and talented
Tinashe Kachingwe.
Hey! How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Awesome. Happy to be here.
Now, the radio is playing your single, 2 On, featuring Schoolboy Q, everywhere. How does the success feel? Can you just tell us?
It's just a really awesome feeling to know that, all the hard work and dedication that I've put into this project is really paying off, and people are hearing the record, and, the video is out there, and it just means a lot to me that people like it, and, that it's connecting with people, so it's exciting.
How was it like working with Schoolboy Q? I mean, are you a fan of his music? How was it like working with him?
Yeah, I've been a big fan of Q for a minute now, ever since maybe his Habits and Contradictions project that he put out a while back. So he was always kind of on top of my list of people that I wanted to collaborate with in the future. So when I did the 2 On track, it was produced by, DJ Mustard, so it already had that West Coast vibe to it. And so I wanted to get a rapper that was out of LA, and he's one of my favorites out of LA, so I thought it was just the perfect track to get him on.
Okay, well, let me interrupt you. I'm looking at you, and you are so beautiful. What is your ethnic background? What are you?
My dad is from Zimbabwe. He was born there, and my mom is Irish, Danish, Norwegian, and some other things. Okay. Some other things mixed in there. A bit of an eclectic mix.
Can you give us a little history about who is Tinashe?
Yeah. I mean, I've been kind of entertaining for as long as I can remember. That's been my number one kind of focus my entire life. I started off doing a lot of acting and stuff, and that was really my way of just, appeasing the entertainer in me, I guess, until I was old enough to pursue a music career, because that was always what my first and foremost biggest passion was music. And I really wanted people to know that I was serious about it and, not just trying to do it for fun or just seeing where it takes me. So I took a step back from acting when I was about maybe 15 and started to focus on the music full time. And then I really, I built a home studio and I started recording and making my own stuff in my room and putting it out online, and then filming my own videos and putting those online as well. So that's really where it kind of popped off. It was just doing it the organic, natural way. People were just spreading my music and sharing it amongst their friends. And then I signed to RCA, and then I've been working on my debut album basically ever since. Now it's finally time to put it out there. I'm yes.
Now, I know you were a member of the former all-girl group Stunners. What motivated you to pursue your career as a solo artist? And do you mind speaking on what happened to the group?
Yeah. Well, we were together for 4 years, and when you're 14 through 18, that seems like a real long time. It's a big, solid chunk of your life, So I felt like I dedicated a lot to the project at the time, and it was a great learning experience for me just to, be in the industry for the first time, have a single for the first time. We went on tour with Justin Bieber, so I got to do all these fun little experiences, so that when I was 18 I really felt that I was ready to be a solo artist. But actually we all just really had very separate ideas of where we wanted to go with our lives. Some of the girls wanted to pursue an acting route more. They wanted to focus on that. A couple of the girls wanted to go to college. So we just kind of all mutually decided to go our own separate ways. But it was cool. We're still cool. We're all on good terms, so that's good.
That's good.
That's good. On a serious note, we have watched your career evolve from the Stunners, from mixtape after mixtape, going on tour with Justin Bieber, as you said. What piece of advice could you give to any Clark Atlanta University student, or any student in general, that really wants to be in your shoes and do what you do, to not give up? Don't give up on your dream.
Right.
What could you say to them?
Honestly, you just said the key right there, is because you come across so much adversity in this industry. There's so many people that want to tell you no. There's so many people that just don't understand it, or they don't want to understand it, or they don't want to help you out. They don't want to reach out and give you the chance. Nobody wants to take a risk anymore. So really what it comes down to, I think, to be successful is to be able to keep that sense of confidence in yourself throughout that entire process, that, I still believe that I'm dope. I still think that it's going to work out, because you can really get discouraged, and then I think that's where a lot of people fail, because they give up, because you just can't do it anymore. So you just have to believe in yourself. That's by far the most important thing.
Now I've listened to the song Two On, and by the way, I like it.
Good. I'm glad.
It's like a turn up song, call it like a club banger.
Yep.
My homegirls go to club, turn up. So what is your definition of being two on?
Well, that's kind of what we wanted to do. We wanted to kill turn up and replace it with two on. That's the new phrase. But it's just basically about, you can use it in different scenarios, but it's just about being like super hype, whether you're like in the club and you're just like super drunk and you're super hype, or you're just like having a good time with like your family and you're like, yo, this is the best day ever. So you can just like fit it into different scenarios. It just depends on whatever you want to feel super hype about.
Listen, we're interviewing Tinashe. Like, we're two on right now.
We're
right?
two on.
Two on.
Exactly. That's great.
Well, I just want to thank you so much for your time and coming out to WSTU Radio.
Absolutely.
Here
Thank
at
you,
Clark
guys.
Atlanta University.
And can you give us your Twitter, Instagram name so your fans can follow you?
Yes, absolutely. Well, the first step, you guys should know how to spell my name so you can find me. It's Tinashe. So you can go to my website, tinashenow.com, and you can download all my mixtapes there. And then there's links to, obviously the single Two On. There's links to my Facebook, my Twitter, which is Tinashe, my Instagram, which is Tinashe Now, YouTube, all the rest, all the social media.
Respond back.
That's true. I do. That's great. I try to really be connected with my fans, They've been such a huge part of where I am today, so I gotta show love.
Thank you so much, Tinashe.
Thank you.